Hey, YouTube, what's going on in my raspy voice? Sorry, I'm late. Anyway, um, how's everybody tonight? Uh, I have had a hell of a day. A hell of a day. Wow. I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start. Uh, I don't know if many had watched earlier. I interviewed a young lady by the name of Mary. She's very talented. I have to say that she's very talented. I thought, that you know she had her head straight. Anyway, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Um, a couple days ago, and if anybody knows me, everybody knows. Well, if you do know me, I'm kind of wearing my heart on my sleeves. I lived a hard knock life. One day I will sit down and tell my story. I lived a hard knock life, but then I won one since I was 14. So, I kind of like to put myself in other people's shoes. The feelings, how that person would feel. And how I felt. And like when I was out there, living out actually on the street, like, with no place to go, like living on park benches, and, abandoned millions, wherever I could lay my head, that's where I stayed. I promised myself if I ever could help somebody, um, that I would. I don't wouldn't want anybody else to feel the way that I felt at that moment, because that shit hurts, especially if you got family, they're not reaching. You know what I mean? Like, that shit hurts. So I never want the next person to feel how I felt at that moment. And I promised myself I would help anybody that I could. So um, the other night, it was late night, during night. I was on my way out to the store. This Wawa was like right across the street. So I was on my way walking to the Wawa. I was like, probably like, I'll say about 9, 10 o'clock at night, something like that. About 9, 10. Um, just on my way walking to the store. I walk outside. There's a dude, like, kind of like sitting on my stoop like, I open my door and he's like right there. Dude he looked younger than what he was. I thought he was like 21. I'm gonna find out he was 26. His birthday was today. Um, so I asked him like what was going on, why are you sitting here? And he told me he had nowhere to go. He told me like the front desk uh, took his money and wouldn't give him his money and all of this stuff. So I would never want anybody to get me out. It was like, yo, man, I don't even want to go anywhere. Like, I don't even want to stay there. Like, all I asked was like, can I get a shower? So I was like, sure. Go take a shower. I asked him, was he hungry? He said, yeah. So I told him, wait to go out anywhere. So I told him to walk me through the Wawa. Um, we went to the Wawa, got him something to eat. We came back. Um, but at that time, my sister was on her way over. And, like, so I told him, I was like, yo, listen, uh, my sister's on her way over. And, flat was coming. So I was like, oh, my sister's on her way over. I gotta take my medication. And just gotta make sure, like, set my things up for the next day. Like, oh, I can't have you, and whatever. So he was like, sure. So I was like, just stick around. Probably let you come back later. You can take your shower. So he was like, all right. But at that time, um, the cops that came. Cops came and told him he couldn't be on the premises. He told another guy he couldn't be on the premises. So I was like, okay. So when I go outside, 'cause like I said, the cops are out front of my door. I go outside because I'm nosy as fuck. I go outside and they're talking to him, and he seems really respectful to like the officers. Like, usually somebody be like, "Look, rah rah rah," like, I'm not going to take over. And he was like, "Listen, officer, you doing your job." He was like, "I get it." He was like, "But this is what happened." Blah blah blah. And he was like, the officer was like, "Listen, I understand. So I was like, what's going on? And he told me. So he was like, the officer was like, I seen you give him something to eat. Do you know him? I said, no, I don't. So, but he was in front of my door, gave him something to eat. You know, I'm like, I wish I could bring him in. Like, he was like, I wish I could take him home, but I can't. I was like, yo, this world's fucked up. She was like, it is, you know. So I was just like, well, did you stay here? I was like, yeah, I do. This is right here. So I was just like, yo, I'm going that way. It was like, it is what it is. So I mean, like, I felt bad for the young man. Like, I have kids older than this thing. So that is 26 years old. You know what I mean? 26. I felt so bad for him. Like I said, I know how it feels to live on the street, live in a abandonment. So I know how that shit feels. For people to walk right by you as if they don't even fucking know you. I know how that shit feels. That shit hurts. So I was like, listen, man, come take a shower. So he comes in, he takes a shower. If he gets done his shower, we open the door. It's pouring down right now. Like pouring. I'll make this man go outside and fucking rain. I got a whole nother bed on the other side. So I'm like, listen, bro, I got a whole nother bed on the other side. Just go to sleep and go to sleep. We'll figure this shit out in the morning. He says, thank you, ma'am. No problem. Go to sleep. Wake up the next day. Wake up. Ask him, so you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Go get something to eat. I give him my stamp card. He goes to the store. Now, give him my phone. I had another phone. I gave him my other phone. So when he goes to the store, he could I could call him and let him know, like, look, this is what I want, this is what you order, da da da. I gave him that phone. He comes back. He kept asking to use my phone. So I'm like, listen, bro, just use that phone right there. I need my phone. I go to my phone is virtual. I do everything with the doctors, except for all my other like the things that like club work and stuff like that. I got to go to the doctors for, but everything else I do over my phone. I need my phone. I can't have you tied up on my phone. I can't. So I was like, just hold that phone. He has that phone. Anyway, long story short, 2 days go by. Um, he goes out the door. Now this is yesterday. Goes out the door. I go to sleep because I feel like I could actually rest. So I go to sleep. I don't know how long I was asleep. But I wake up. He's in here. And not only is he in here, has his girlfriend. Now this is like 2:55. Because I set my clock for 2:55 because I know I had therapy at 3 o'clock. So I get up, go wash my face because I do all my therapy over the video. Wash my face, introduce myself to the young lady. He tells me it's his girlfriend. She's pregnant. Now you know. Everybody else knows me. She's pregnant. Fuck. So he's like, no, she just came down, to give me my check, get this, that, blah, blah, blah. Then she tells me she don't have the check. Flips. Well, what'd you come down here for? Da, 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 da. So I'm like, listen, bro, come on now. She's pregnant, this and that. Like, chill, relax. You ain't supposed to be in here. Like, yo, come on, man. Can't have you wilding out on her. She don't got it. Technically speaking, the check was voided. They voided the check. They sent him more check, another check, because he already told the people that the check was missing. Anyway, so now he has no way to get her that call. Still, I gotta hold that over here. Fuck it. So me and the young lady, we talking. She's telling me all of this stuff. She's telling me how she stayed with her mother, adopted mother. She was decent. Um, his sisters, they were jealous and this and that. Her other sister had died, and they went to the funeral and they left her home. Told her they were going somewhere, and went to the funeral without her. Um, how she lost like, 5 kids because of decent relations. Like she was telling me all the, like, yo, my heart like fucking sank to my stomach. I felt so bad. But I'm telling her, I'm like, listen, got a story. Because after all of that, like she was like, strong. I can do this. Like this is what I want to do in life. Bro. And I'm like, wow. So she went through it. She's like, yeah. So, so I was like, yo, listen, it could be perfect for me interviewing you on my channel. Like, I want you to talk to the younger crowd on my channel. She's like, yeah, and the girl is amazingly talented. Like, I don't know if y'all watched it earlier. Like, this is the same girl that I interviewed earlier. Like, the girl could sing, girl could rap. She was drawing, she could draw. Like, she's so talented. She speaks, but she's very well at manipulating, obviously. Anyhow, so as I say, it was her boyfriend's birthday was today. Oh, she's pregnant right now. But anyway, after the interview, she says she's hungry. Now, I have a package of oodles and noodles sitting in my court in the thing, in my little box, my food box. One package of oodles and noodles. He says he's hungry, but she's pregnant. So at this point, he don't matter. I don't care if it's his birthday or whatever. He don't matter. She's pregnant. So I told her she could have the oodles and noodles. Now, she could have split it with him. She could have did whatever she wanted to do. She chose to eat it. He gets upset. Now he's ready to fight. It's going off. It's my birthday. I can't eat because of you. Da da da. Grabs his shit, runs out. The fuck. All right. It's like F me. I'm like, F me? How is it F me? Because I wouldn't give you no noodles. So what nigga, I've been taking care of you. I've been looking out. I don't want you. I don't want nothing from you. Only thing I asked of this young man was when he get his money, he take care of the things that he needs to take care of and pay it forward. Don't pay me that. Pay it forward. The next person he helps. Sick. That's all I wanted from him. That's it, and that's all. Anyhow, he's going off. He storms out the door, tells me F me. Now, at this point, I felt disrespected. All I looked out for you, or disrespect me. Why, dude, you can't come back in here. I don't give a fuck. You're not coming back in. She's like, well, he ain't. Listen, well, young lady, I will get you home. Because now he's like, F her. He done got her here. Now he don't want to get her home. So I'm like, listen, I'm gonna get you home. I can't let you be here, like, and I can't let you be out there. So I'm gonna get you home. I make some calls, set up a ride to get her home. She on her phone over on the other side of the bed. I'm sitting here and I'm playing my PlayStation. She gets up, she leaves out. I don't pay the lines, grown ass woman back. She comes back in, she slams my door. She sits down. Next thing you know, my door is being pounded on. So open the door. It's his motherfucking ass. What's up? I want my MF card. Yo, bro, I don't got nothing to do with that. Come inside and look and see if you see your card. Because I'm not looking for nothing. You get your card and you get out. Now he's yelling at her. He's mad because he thinks the reason why he has to leave is because of her. Now, the reason why he has to leave is because of his mouth. You are not going to disrespect me for my shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not going to disrespect me in line, especially if I'm looking out for you. Now, then he looks at me and says, F me. And he tells her, F her and the baby too. You're like, wow, dude, you care about nothing. All over some oodles and freaking noodles, yo. Oodles and noodles. They cost 25 cents across the street. I gave him the 25 cents. Not after you freaking gonna curse me the fuck out like I did something to you. I didn't do nothing to you. We're trying to help. Anyhow, she's all like, he's like, going off and this and that. So I'm like, yo, get your card, bro, and get out my room. So he proceeds to take stuff and throw it around my room. So now I'm pissed. You're not gonna tear up my shit. So I grab him and I toss him out the door. Now you gonna leave? Get out. So here goes the cops. Calls the cops. He's telling the officers that I put my hands on. I sure did. I sure did. However, you're in my stuff, my house, and you try to break up my stuff. Yes, I did. I sure did. And I didn't hit you. I pushed you out my door. I pushed you out the door. The officers get here. And he's like, listen, now, can you go inside? I want to talk to him. Sure. So now he has the phone that I let him use in his hand. So he's talking to the officer. He's like, well, I'll call somebody to come get me. So I tell the officer, I said, listen, sir, he's not allowed back in here. I said, however, before he leaves, can you grab that phone? This is my phone. Officer, it's not his phone. I let him use it. Go to the store, back and forth, so we communicate. So then I got tired of him asking me for my phone, so I let him use that. So I need my phone for certain reasons. Told the officer what was going on. So he was like, yeah, she let me use it, so it's mine, because I already put my stuff in here. I said, it don't matter, officer. I just want the phone. I called the phone. He trying to say it's his phone. He changed everything over, whatever, whatever. With the other officer, I called the phone. Officer looked at it. It's like, there's a ringing. As soon as he said that, it goes, ring. The officer was like, give her her phone. So now, the young lady still sitting on the side, right? So they're telling them, like, yo, give her her phone, grab your stuff, go, da da da. Like, this young lady's trying. So he's like, do you know her? I said, no, I don't. I just seen her. It's out in the street. I can't do that. Like, and I do that for anybody. And I know what y'all about to say. You talking about this? Don't give a freak. This is me. I've been like this. I've always been like this. However, I'm never doing it again. I don't give a fuck. They done fucked it up for everybody. I don't give a fuck. Be standing outside, 10 feet of snow with two toes. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. Nothing. You will not get my help for nothing. Ever again. They didn't mess it up for the day. Ever again. Ever. Nobody. I didn't turn cold hearted. Done with it. Anyhow, because this is the top for y'all. Young lady that I interviewed. Like she's sitting here. I'm like, listen, sweetheart, just relax. Because now he's trying to fight her. She's pregnant. I'm not gonna let that happen. Sweetheart, sit here. I'll get you home. So the officer out there talking to him. She goes over to him, and I hear her clear as day. Yeah, but she put her hands on him. She lying? To the other officer, now I'm telling the other officer exactly what happened. So did you touch him? I did. Because he's tearing up. Now, the room was still tore up because he tore up or tried to tear up my room. Still like, I said, and this is what happened. So I pushed him out my door because I asked him to leave and he would die. So the officer goes over there and he's still telling the story. The officer looked at him with the audacity. And he's like, oh yeah, the audacity for her. And I was just like, no, you. Somebody is looking you out. Did you a favor. And this is how you repay them. Because you couldn't get a package of oodles and fucking noodles. Because it's his birthday. He was entitled to oodles and noodles. And I was a narcissist. I'm a narcissist. Because, wow. I'm a narcissist because I told him, this is how you look out for the person that looked out for you. He said, well, you said you'll never throw it in my face. I didn't throw it in your face. I said, this is how you, I just took stick of facts. Like, oh, this is how you treat the people that look out for you. I hate to see a person that you fucking hate. Because this is how you treat somebody that you say you admire. Like, you call me mama. Really? So we going back and forth. And he tried to jump in my face. And I guess he thought that I was going to jump that. I jumped down. I didn't. I stood up. So then he jumps over her. Like, you gonna let her do that? Like, she has no choice. You in my shape. Like, I'm not trying, I'm not gonna hit no pregnant girl. I'm not gonna do none of that. But whew, she had no, basically, she had no choice. It's not that you let me do anything. You're not gonna stop me. At this point, I'm pissed. I'm ready to knock both of them fucking. I'm not the rock. I'm ooh. At this point, I was ready to knock rock both of their snot boxes. Dead ass. But anyway, the officer was like, "Come on inside." Da, da, da. Now, I told the officer at this point, I don't know how she getting home. You just lied on me or tried to make it seem like I did something that was way beyond. Like I was sitting there fighting this man, or like I'm putting like, nah, I pushed him out my door. But you're telling the officer something different with him. I don't know how the fuck he get home. I don't really care. That's your baby daddy. He looked. I go for you. I'm good. Go ahead. So they leave. So officer come get their stuff. They're not coming back again. So officer's like, yo, y'all gotta leave. Da da da. I get my phone back. I get ready to open the door to go to the store. They're outside. The officer's looking at me telling me I gotta go back in my room. So now I'm prisoner in my room. So I come back in, right? So I come back in, sitting there, and talking to, I think I was talking to Platinum. I was talking to Platinum. I was talking to Platinum and my brother. And as I'm talking to Platinum and my brother-in-law, they're texting. I'm out here and I'm pregnant and I'm 21 and I don't got nowhere to go. This is how you do it. When did that become my responsibility? And I really felt that. I felt so freaking bad. I really did. Platinum kept saying, don't you dare let them back in there. I felt so bad. Because at this point, the baby, that's all I kept thinking about. The baby's involved. I didn't let him back in. Um, so I leave, I come back. Oh, no, I finally get to go to the store, come back. As I'm coming back, the officer is talking to him across the street. And he comes back over to me. And I'm sitting there, like, yo, what the fuck? The officer was like, listen. He was like, the only reason why we didn't arrest you was because he's telling the story. And he was telling the truth. He was telling, except the part where he's like, I beat him up or I like all of that. Like, that was so exaggerated. But he told the officer, like, he didn't know me. Like, I let him come chill. Like, I had to extradite him. And the officer, he was like, when I said, when they both said that I put my hands on him, he was supposed to arrest him. Even though they had no scars, no whatever, like, he was supposed to arrest him. I don't know what happened, God, but I didn't get arrested. Could have. I did. By the grace of God. So with that, I'm just like at the point where like I'm done. Like talking to her mom, like she lied about mostly everything, yo. Everything. Every freaking thing. I don't know. She don't know her word. Her mother, her stepmother, or adopted mother is not an abuser. She just it was they wouldn't allow him at their house. They wouldn't allow the young man at the house. So that became an issue with her. She became now she's being outright she's disrespectful, belligerent. So um I have the other phone the, the adopted mother calls my other phone. I guess she's thinking it's them. But she's telling them that they can't come back to the house. She has a restraining order on both of them. Now I really feel bad. The girl can't even go home now if she wanted to. But that's not my problem. And I gotta keep realizing it's just not my fucking problem. It's not my problem. Can't allow them to make it my problem. I feel so bad for that baby though. I really do. I just gotta make sure I'm straight because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Nobody. I don't, it just sucks. Really bad. I know that part. It sucks. Well, that's basically the story. Wasn't a real life big deal, but yeah, I'm walking around, I gotta freaking gotta start thinking things all the way through. Like, I can't, and I won't. Well, that's about it, you too. It's after 12. I didn't eat this edible. I'm tired of no motherfucker now. I'm about to take my ass to bed, wake up in the morning, it's a new day. I mean, lay this shit down, keep moving forward. Yeah, that chick got lost in. They both had lost their mind. They thought I was fucking good. But good night, you two. In my raspy voice. I love y'all. Easy.